back to Dungeons and Shenanigans. I'm gonna be your DM for tonight. Yeah? We'll start with our lovely players. Let's start with Abram.
I'm Abram, playing Da in this game.
Well, duh.
Ooh,
A little shirt that's a
Elijah.
Well, as he said, Elijah is playing Count.
Ooh. Tanner.
I'm still out of state.
Out of the country for
Been up too long.
Okay.
It's the most depressing.
Susie.
Man, I was trying to think of something more depressing.
Stop laughing. This is a serious matter.
Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot this is a serious campaign, and I play my very serious character, Susie.
So is it.
Except your left ear.
You've been saying it wrong this whole time.
No, it's...
And then our good friend here.
I'm Abby. I'm soon to be out of state. I'm playing Vela,
Not Vila.
and I'm Vela depressed. Please sponsor us.
Your therapist is gonna love that joke. Your boss is gonna love that joke.
I'm gonna love that show.
I feel like we need to dim the lights.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to set the mood.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be like a famous Metallica song. Hit the lights. All right. So, I believe that is the rest of what we
You
need to do.
didn't introduce yourself.
Who's
Hello.
this guy?
My
Yeah.
name is Jonah, and I'm going to be your DM for the night.
They probably didn't hear that.
And Augustus is
And Augustus
I didn't
isn't
hear it.
here right now, unfortunately. He is going to be missing for this episode, unfortunately. But we will hope to have him next episode.
In about
Fingers crossed.
2 hours.
Spoilers.
Well, guys, continuity.
Yeah.
continuity.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what it sounded like. Just repeat it.
Please sponsor us.
Go to our Patreon, join our Discord.
Especially
It's
the
a live
Patreon that is
right.
set up.
Yes, it's there.
Technically.
We do have one.
Technically.
Once we have actual
Yeah.
stuff to offer you, then we'll put the tiers
Hey,
in.
we should just
Yeah.
do the shout out thing for the starter tier.
What are
Yeah,
we
you could. Yeah.
Well, I
For
mean,
$80 a
Thank you,
month.
Adam, for
Yeah.
watching our videos.
For
Basically.
All the money goes straight to our pockets. I'm
It's
just
to
kidding.
fund our D&D
You guys are getting
addiction.
Make multiple accounts
D&D
and subscribe.
addiction. Yeah. D&D anonymous. Oh my goodness. I did not say
So-
that right.
A D&D addiction.
The addiction.
No.
My strange D&D.
We're only going down, guys.
So, you guys
Bring it back.
went into the Weeping Grove, encountered the Weepers, who separated good old Vela and Lucky from the rest of the group. They had a rough go at it. The rest of the party saw that Trella and Trucky, as they were lovingly named, were with the group and learned their abilities pretty quickly just on sight. So,
Great students.
you guys ended up escaping, or Vela escaped, where Lucky faced a raging, ginormous
Sorry.
amalgamation of all of these Weepers together and went unconscious. That was the end of Lucky. So,
Sounds so.
you guys had ended up meeting up with Vela
He's dead.
in this kind of like smaller quarry. So, you guys now met up right here, and that is where we last left off. Yes.
Is her pixie attack canon? Or
Yes.
is that a joke?
No, that's canon. Your left boot and your reins of your horse are now pink and sparkly.
Pink and sparkly. Have so that hasn't disappeared yet. That's just
No.
how.
That's
Ooh,
make
she
a-
hates that a
something
whole
good.
lot.
I need to update your mini.
No, that is not permanent.
That's
No.
glitter.
Glitter,
No.
glitter, glitter.
I want to try and like, I'm just gonna keep looking at it. I'm walking next to you.
You look at Cal. One of his
Riveting.
antlers is pink and sparkly.
Stupid. Look at a mirror. Stupid.
I don't have a mirror. Stupid.
Well, that's your problem.
You got style.
I'm not gonna tell him that his antler's pink.
I love
If that's
that.
what you're waiting for,
Okay,
it's not
good.
gonna happen.
So you guys meet up with Vela right now, and you are the fog is dissipating a bit. There is like a haze kind of rolling over here now. It's not that super thick wall of fog. You can see probably about like 20-30 feet ahead of you. Pretty okay. There's just that small haze kind of running through here.
Where's everyone else?
Yeah,
Are we
so-
all here except for Lucky?
No, everybody's
Yeah,
here.
we have Lucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have
So
Lucky.
are we
already
setting up
united.
camp or are we still traveling?
You guys are
Everyone.
doing basically a like a checkup, making sure everything's all right for now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You guys just
Is
got
it
met up
nighttime?
after eating separate. It
So
is not
what
nighttime.
happened to you, Bella?
What?
Where did you go? What happened?
I was just walking with you guys, and then you guys were really, really quiet, and I went to check on the cart, and there were tree versions of Kella and Ben, and so I ran away with the horse. Gestures to nothing.
The thing.
Because the horse isn't there.
Oh.
And
Did your horse die?
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I had to
Still sore
confirm.
spot.
Your horse did die. Sorry about that.
But we ran away, and the horse tripped on some brambles. I fell off the horse, hit my head pretty good, and then a tree version of Lucky grabbed me while a tree version of Bella distracted me. And so I attacked the Lucky, and he I don't know, disappeared. And so then I ran again with the horse, and they all got, it's hard to explain, they all got put together into like one big, I guess it's not that hard to explain, they turned into one monster, big one. Yeah, and then they chased us. So we hid. We did a pretty good job at first. And then it started searching with like its roots, and it took the horse. And then I stayed very still and very quiet until I heard you guys.
I'm just gonna turn and look at Ben. Like, is this what you were talking about?
In a sense, smaller groups are better.
Does
I
anybody
thought
have
it was
you,
dead.
you do see his armor still has like a bit of like steam rising off of it.
What about you guys? Are you guys okay?
who's tending to Lucky at this point?
Yeah,
He's in my arms.
He's in your arms, okay.
You're cradling the shine.
Which you now do see, Lucky is a little bit smaller.
Aww.
You shrunk?
Tiny baby Lucky.
She's so little.
Little tiny
Stable, but
baby.
not-
Little
Oh,
tiny.
wait. Correct?
Has he changed forms at all?
Out of the feral form, yeah, he normal looking now.
Which normal look?
The plain white.
What name is it?
It's lucky.
No, Lucky.
Lucky.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
But slightly shorter.
So he fits in your arms real good now.
He's
It
half
fits in one of my
man
arms.
he
I'm
used
like
to be.
power.
Power mom.
It's that meme of like the
Yeah.
on the beach, sweet baby, and then holding him by the heel
Yeah.
around the
Oh my
sh-
god,
yeah.
sounds worth holding the baby by the leg.
Yup.
Uh-huh.
Shield in one hand, luck in the other.
Yeah.
We love a single
Love
mother.
the other. A single father, yeah. Just trying to make ends meet.
So, did you guys see Lucky? It was just me and Kyle, huh? That saw him feral.
It was you,
the-
Cal, and
Jameson.
And
yeah,
James.
Jameson was there.
Seen him.
Lavelle's very dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
the bell is
finally.
Labella's in the back of the cart.
Yes.
Cal, have you ever seen him turn into the beast that he was? He didn't seem to recognize us. He attacked us almost.
Yeah, he gets pretty feisty when he's hungry.
He was just hungry.
I think so.
Why does he look even smaller than usual?
Well, he hasn't eaten, so
Are you feeding him? Can you?
I don't know what you're implying.
Like, wasn't thinking about that. And now I wish I was.
These are the moments that make me proud to be a DM.
I just really wish we all had a gift of gab. Just a quick, let's just undo.
Undo.
Oh my god.
Rewind. No. Wait, but
So-
Lucky changed forms when you found him?
He does it a lot. So
So I would take some rations out of my pack.
Okay.
Here, give him some of this.
Do you think Lucky's faking his height?
it's either way funny.
Maybe.
Is Lucky actually small-sized creature?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
like.
Is
This
Lucky
like
sleeping right now?
tried
Huh?
to be-
Is he sleeping?
Yep.
He's just a changeling, so he's like, I'm gonna change myself.
I'm gonna
to
be
make
taller,
myself
look like myself, but taller.
Yeah.
A little more shredded. Huh.
I heard Lucky had an 8-pack. Lucky was shredded.
It's like a seven.
Probably,
It's
probably
like a
10
7-pack.
pounds under the vest. I can feel your mom. It's stupid.
So, are we going to stop soon, or are we going to keep moving forward? So we kind of do like the
Yeah.
checkup with everybody.
So we still have
We long rested?
Nope.
No.
we still have 2 more nights of travel. We
Yeah.
haven't even gotten to the first night.
You guys are. It is starting to get dark. Soon. So it kind of is up to you guys whether or not you want to camp out or you want to continue on further.
Well, how long have we been traveling?
Whole day.
So yeah, it's probably time to. But we can't sleep, so shouldn't we just keep going?
We can sleep.
Kella speaks up. Do any of you have reoccurring dreams or nightmares?
What?
Why is everyone looking at Vel?
Yeah, we all just look at Bella.
She gives me nightmares.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She's kind of.
I had so much fear.
Yeah. It's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
So you have a reoccurring nightmare then?
Yeah, I do.
Right. We're gonna keep you awake.
Okay.
Does anybody else have a
So tired.
issue that keeps arising in their memory or dreams? Yes?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do.
We'll keep you awake then
I had a
too.
nickel for every time someone in the party had bad dreams.
800 nickels.
Just kind of looking around. And anybody who has a very large fear of something. Well, you're obviously you
Okay.
two are saying
It's
that.
just both of you keep raising your hands. You know, why don't you just keep your hands up and then put them down when it's not applicable?
Okay. It might keep me awake.
Don't we all have fears?
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out who has the least amount of fears.
I fear normal things.
Okay.
Like spiders.
Those are
Do you feel her?
You're
afraid of
definitely
spiders?
staying awake.
Everybody is afraid of spiders.
I
You
would
are
figure
staying
you
awake,
would
dog.
not
They're
be-
horrifying.
wait,
They are. Little creepy things.
Being afraid of
from
spiders
They have
count.
too many
I
legs.
thought you would
What are
love
you
spiders.
afraid of?
Why?
Nothing.
Circle of
Come
life.
on.
Yeah, have you ever been bit by a spider?
Mm-hmm.
They continue.
Oh,
to
we
circle.
lost Tanner.
Ma-
Lucky's
Oh,
gone for
dark.
real.
Oh.
Make a deception or persuasion. Your call on what this is.
I'm.
I'm gonna
You
make an
have one
insight.
fear.
Yeah, you roll for it. Don't let me know.
Oh, I don't let you know.
Don't let me know. Roll
Okay.
for it, and then if the insight hits, meets or beats it, then you'll let me know if it is a lie or
This
a
is the
truth.
most charismatic member of the party.
So with my -1 modifier, that is a 13.
This is a 15.
Oh, no.
I was making a persuasion check.
Okay.
There's really nothing.
Okay.
Nothing big, I would say. Like what he's
Okay.
trying to get to.
Well, you'd like to keep your fingers right.
I mean, I would like to keep my
No.
fingers. That's not an active fear that I have.
Right.
It's not
Okay.
irrational.
You are staying up, and you are making sure. Or no, you're not staying up. My bad.
I was gonna say.
You're gonna
what?
say sleep.
Okay.
You can sleep.
Thank you.
Daw, you're staying up. Vela, Cal, you're staying up. Lucky's already asleep. Augustus is already asleep. That's weird. Alright.
Wow. He has been really quiet.
He's only quiet when he sleeps.
That explains.
The adrenaline's
We should
starting to
take
go
his
down.
finger off.
Oh.
He only has one
No.
hand.
No.
we can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
that. He only has
sorry.
one hand.
Hands
But
in
he
a
does
cast.
have 2 feet, so we can take a toe.
Okay. So I go.
So we
Maybe so.
steal
Tell
his
her-
toes.
Kella looks over at Ben and goes, "Please, you need to rest. You use up a little too much power." Ben's like, "Yeah, I think I will." Whew.
He needs to
He'll do
let
it.
out some more steam.
Oh no, that's all gone. He like wipes off ash off of his shoulder. I'm all good. I'm all good. I just need to take a quick rest. I heard that too.
He's trying to come
Tried
back.
to ignore
He's like,
it.
I couldn't come back. No, no.
Caught him off guard. Woo! Okay, so then those of us who can sleep are gonna sleep. Ha.
All right.
I wish not to sleep anyhow. I want to explore my new
I was bored
powers.
in the dark.
Your what?
My new powers.
I was bored in the darkness.
I can shape.
Moldy
Dirt.
fire.
So
Really?
you can take a long
Whoa.
rest,
Yes, I take long rest. Haha.
but in the process,
Oh no.
go ahead and roll me a intelligence saving throw.
You.
You're dumb, so that
We hate those.
You're dumb. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, you're smart.
Those never mean good things. Oh, she's making the face.
9.
Yep. She's making the single digit face.
What's the single digit face?
She was,
Yeah. I'm trying real hard not to laugh.
and then she looks kind of smug. 9.
9. I don't like
So-
how you have my mannerisms.
Tara, we're very close.
Very fair.
So, Susie, in your dream,
Oh no.
nothing of very large consequence happens, but you do feel a constant feeling of being watched. It's a weird
Okay.
sensation. You're seeing a little bit more of just battle scars.
Oh.
Just brief memories of it, nothing too terribly in detail.
Mhm.
But you do still feel that constant watch. You feel like something's just barely at your heels. Every time you look back behind you, nothing. But it does feel like there's something just chasing you right at the edge of your heels. Waiting.
Awesome. That's my favorite kind of dream to have.
And you wake up fully rested.
Awesome.
Lucky.
But Dod's just like staring at you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
Breathing
I
down your neck
think-
with my
I
my
think
We're
chest.
so tired though, so yo, we need to have that
I
like
don't think
once
she
midnight
technically
hits and
dreams.
how
I
it's
think
like
she just
okay, so this
trances,
is
so it's really weird. to
man,
even
it's
dream
been a
in the
really
first
hard
place.
day. Like starts getting really
Yeah,
deep.
Really
So it wouldn't really dream. So that's weird to even have a dream. First of all, yeah.
We all need to have our special early morning
Seems as
talk
though your
time.
trance is an actual sleep for those 4 hours.
Oh, still just 4 hours.
But it is an
Okay.
actual
But
sleep.
actual sleep, guys. And I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I dreamed. That was the weirdest thing ever.
We're all awake.
I was like, what did you dream about?
You're actually
Tell us.
talking in your sleep. We know it all.
So
We fought the battles.
He sounded very handsome.
we'll go with Lucky now.
That came to life.
Lucky, make me an intelligence save, please.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh, he's one of the dumb ones.
Yeah.
one of the dumb ones? Are we all dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on our decisions,
Except
I would
Augustus.
say
I have a 16 intelligence.
Augustus isn't.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
15
smart.
intelligence.
I just rolled
What was your roll?
15.
15.
Nice.
In these dreams that you're having, you see almost as if you're walking forward and you see a reflection of yourself. Just what looks like a mirror made out of rippling water. Almost like a standing waterfall that just stands perfectly still to where you can see a reflection coming off of it.
Well, that's not ever a good thing.
You just see yourself looking back at you, not taking any other motions other than the ones you make.
I'm leaving the mirror as quickly as possible.
Alright.
We're not gonna play with it.
As you start to walk away from it, you hear the waters part.
It's just time to run.
Alright.
Don't look back. Just run. I've learned one thing from horror
That's
games.
very smart.
As you start running,
Yeah.
you do hear in the background a young voice cry out for Lucky. The voice of a young girl. And the waterfall crashes closed. Silence.
Fun.
Just a deafening, echoed silence throughout this dream that you feel like you're almost as though you're falling. You have that feeling in your gut like you're just in a free fall constantly. The fear is kind of overwhelming. It's like a bit of anxiety of when will it ever stop? Will some other sensation happen? And that's about the gist of the dream. And this is
That's
one of
fun.
those semi-long standing dreams. But nothing else.
Fun. Exciting stuff.
Alright. And everybody else takes 1 point of exhaustion.
You took a short rest, though, right?
Huh?
You took a short rest?
No.
Oh, we can't take short rest.
You guys hadn't stopped long enough for a short rest.
We'd
Oh.
probably fall asleep if we.
Yeah, you guys like stopped for like maybe like 20-30 minutes before heading out again.
Wait, how are we able to long rest?
For you guys?
Yeah.
Cart.
Oh, we're just in the cart.
Yeah.
sleeping.
So they've moved the
Got
bodies
it.
onto the horses.
It's so morbid. Is my boot still pink?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you wake up before Lucky and Ben.
Yeah.
Who, let me roll for Ben.
Ooh. Spicy.
Mr. Dover?
I'm gonna use a
He wakes up
Excuse me,
looking pretty
Mr. Dover.
refreshed.
Oh, refresh. Okay.
I'm gonna use a bonus action for my psionic power recovery, so I can regain 1 psionic energy die.
Okay.
That's all.
I like it. Okay. Let me just check something out here.
So we did travel more, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you traveled through the night.
Oh,
So,
nice. So we just have 1 more night.
mhm. So everybody who had not slept, you took that point of exhaustion. So you now currently have that. So you have disadvantage on, I believe, ability checks.
Yeah.
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 You know.
I love you guys. Let me just check something out here.
The next point would be speed halved.
Oh, this is for you, by the way.
Oh no! Wait, stop!
Every monk's nightmare.
I got a long rest, right, Jonah?
Yes. You are still unconscious.
What the?
Don't worry, I'll carry you.
Should we try to
Dang,
wake him
Lucky,
up?
just wake up! Come on, it's not that hard.
Okay. So your intelligence score is now currently a 13.
What?
You're like me.
What?
Still smarter than me.
Why? Why does it change though? Is this just a temporary thing? I'm asking for the. You
Just,
know what?
just write it
Fine,
in
whatever.
the notes of the character sheet for now.
Yeah.
But currently, it is a 13. It doesn't change the actual stat, or the modifier.
It's a condition.
Oh, it doesn't change the modifier?
No.
It just makes it a 13? Interesting.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
it
we
did.
would change our
Yeah,
modifier.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I'm
Yeah.
thinking the
But
opposite.
now, yeah.
Yeah, so it
Okay.
is now a +1.
Yeah. So let me do a override on this real fast.
Could be worse.
If only that happened to like
Could
Lucky,
be
then
permanent.
Lucky would be
You
smarter.
have to go to the
Yeah.
Be like, oh, this curse
Oh,
rocks.
Override.
I could read.
Should we try to wake Lucky up?
He was in
Ben
a
has woken up.
I wake up and I'm like, I feel like I lost brain cells.
Good morning.
to the club.
A little bit later,
Welcome to the- Why did you bow?
who would be looking at?
Me.
Okay, so would you be looking at them sleep?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
would
that's
keeping
yeah.
watch
The
of
feeling of me
Yeah.
being watched.
anybody
yeah.
else be looking at the two of them sleep?
I'm always watching over Licky.
Okay.
And I would be the one watching over the road, so I would be the one steering.
So, for you, go ahead and make a perception check, and then also for you.
Would that be before disadvantage?
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be before disadvantage.
okay. Sweet.
This is just kind of a thing throughout the night.
18 minus 2, 16.
16. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. So you would actually be the only one who sees this. As you were just kind of like looking over Susie, you couldn't help but notice like this weird like almost like striation web of some sort of like very, very faint strands, almost like spider silk, just kind of in a weird geometric formation, just kind of floating above her head.
The spiders took my smarts.
Just very faint, like thinner than a spider's thread.
Would you describe
So-
this as
It's
a
a
dream
dream
catcher?
catcher?
Yeah.
This would be a dream catcher, yes.
Oh no.
Ha.
We've
Alright,
reached
so
the
I
code.
would kind of extend my trunk out and try to just blow it away.
You try to blow it, and it's just moves with it.
Take my staff and I'll see if I can just.
Staff goes through it.
Oh, like you're trying to like scoop up a cobweb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just instinctually just feel something on my back.
You feel one spore just like bloom a little too quickly. You're like,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, your ear like brushes against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
why do I have a trunk?
Yeah.
Got too much junk in that trunk.
Yes, way too much.
Trunk coon.
Your trunk of power.
Interesting though. Interesting. They're stealing my smarts.
They took your smarts. They took my smarts.
Hey, Vinny, It took my spots, Vinny.
Can't believe
So,
So you only saw that in about the middle of a normal sleep schedule. So it's kind of like at the end of her sleep trance that you see it.
okay.
right before
And I can't affect it. And I look at others. Do I see that same thing over anybody else?
Go ahead and roll again.
with advantage.
17.
No? You just see it very faintly.
I can't move it. That wouldn't work. So, maybe I'll just try to like get in between, like something in between her and that
Mhm.
web thing, like my trunk maybe, and just kind of pass it underneath it
Mhm.
to see if I can like coax it away or disconnect it or.
Doesn't appear to be affecting it really, other than like the actual just like motion of you moving it. It kind of has like almost as if like a projector is projecting on fog. The image kind of like passes through it, or your trunk passes through it, but the image just kind of like re-apparates again.
Who else was awake with me?
It was Vela, Cowl, and Kella.
Kella. So I would go to Kella because he's more familiar with this. Kella.
Mhm.
Kella. So Kella, I need you to take a look at this.
What is it?
Look at Susie. Do you see the web thing floating on top of her?
If you see a web thing floating over her, that's the dream catchers.
What do we do?
Well, does it have a color to it?
Does it have a color to
No.
it? No color, no substance. I tried to blow it away, move it, and it passes right through my staff.
Good, okay. Keep an eye on it. If it changes color, let me know.
Okay. Should I wake her? Is this a concern?
Generally they keep away.
So they're just entering her dreams, or
Yeah, that's how they feast.
on her dreams?
Yes.
Intelligence.
She's looking kind of dumber. I don't know.
Intelligence.
I think her
There's like just
slowly
a
opens in her
there's a
face.
light that's no longer behind her
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
I think that's the boots.
She's
It is
really-
the-
The sailor boot.
No,
She-
no.
In the middle of the night, she just started breathing through her mouth.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
just-
just a
What a
sign
mouth
that she is
breather.
going dumb. Dang.
Maybe she just has sinus problems.
So it's now morning.
It's foggy.
It's just sometimes it's hard to breathe through your nose.
So now it is morning, but you do see, before she starts to wrestle awake, you do see that the bottom of the dream catcher starts to just have this very slight vermilion color to it.
So
Yeah.
I would, seeing that, I would just kind of shake her, try to see if I can wake her up.
Yeah.
Susie.
Like, oh, what?
And as you're kind of like shaking her awake, it just fades away.
What?
Did you happen to have a strange dream?
Yeah, actually, I dreamed, so that was strange.
You don't normally?
No.
Well, you were visited by a dream catcher. So
What the hell
it
does
was
that
like a spider web hovering over you.
I had a spider web?
I tried to move it, tried to get it away, but Kella said to leave it there. It was fine.
What?
Until it changed colors. And then it started to change colors, that's why I woke you up. Are you okay?
I mean, I feel okay.
Okay.
How
How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh.
You
don't
have
I was like, you
Strawberry.
don't have that many fingers.
How many? See two?
All of them.
Your fingers just separate.
The real eldritch horror in this game.
I have
You
no
kill 5
fears.
fingers.
I have one fear.
And I'm like, now you only have 3 fingers on each hand. That's it.
Very good.
Yeah.
You're unaffected.
Does Lucky wake up yet?
I would kind of hearing this. I would kind of glance at Kella like, what is happening? Like,
First roll of the Underdark. Everything's weird.
okay.
We're not even there yet.
This is
Well,
the
yes, but
remnants
actually,
of.
no.
This is what leaks out of the Underdark. And you're looking back at him now, and you see there's like these dark circles under his eyes. He looks
I'm
exhausted.
sure
Yeah,
Ella
hasn't
looks
slept in
the
a
same.
long time.
It was a big day yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Big exciting day.
How's Lucky?
Still resting, as far as I can tell.
Still beautiful.
Should
You just hear
you-
Ben
I
just.
feel like
You hear Ben after a couple hours after you kind of jostle awake and just. Anybody visited?
apparently me.
Susie.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
What does it mean when the dream catchers change colors? Hers was changing colors. this morning.
Means they're starting to eat.
I'm sorry. We're gonna need to go over this real fast. Eat.
In her brains?
Yeah.
or-
So. So.
My brains? Did they eat my brains?
It must have gone through your little ears and
They're quite
planted
small.
eggs.
Oh,
should be
they don't need
insecure.
an order.
You should be insecure about this.
They're a subspecies of an aberrant creature. Those things you'll be encountering a couple of them, which we'll have to stay away from.
How do we guard against that? I
Run
couldn't touch it.
very fast and very far. Oh, dream catchers.
Dream catchers.
Kind of comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Are there-
Okay, but you said eating.
Yeah, so they eat dreams, basically.
Why would they eat Susie's dreams?
They mainly eat unpleasant dreams. So the more unpleasant the dream, the more they have to eat.
That makes
Makes
sense.
Oh, but I don't normally dream, but I did.
They do sometimes cause dreams to happen. Your imagination starts to run a little more wild. They're looking for food.
Did you happen to get into my mushrooms before you went to bed?
No.
No,
That's probably a
Did
good
not.
thing.
probably.
Probably a very good thing.
Probably.
Yes, Vela.
are the ethereal watchers also dream related?
No, they shouldn't be.
Why'd you call them a boogeyman?
Well, they're a boogeyman because they exist, but they're spoken about more in legend.
So we won't encounter them.
I doubt it.
Awesome.
Means we're going to
Yes.
encounter
I mean, that we're encountering them now.
I'm gonna
What's that I
Everybody
hear?
roll
can I
initiative.
try something?
What?
I want to try to talk to Lucky.
Older.
What?
Please.
Okay. And I'm just gonna summon an eerie token.
What does your token look like?
Ears.
It's just a replica of my necklace.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna have ears all like this.
With like
Oh,
Oh.
that would be clever.
the moon and the sun.
Can it look like
No,
that now?
that was Katana
crossing
who
over
did
each
that.
other.
Oh gosh, you would.
And I'm gonna like try to put it around Lucky's neck. Just and then I'm gonna do the
psychic link.
psychic message that I can do.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll find it in a second. Telepathic message. So basically, I can do a sending to a creature holding or carrying the token as long as I'm within 10 miles of it.
Mhm.
Just gonna say, "Are you okay?"
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check for me.
Okay.
Lucky, make me a wisdom save.
Goodness.
This is an ability check, isn't it?
Yes.
It could get worse. It could get worse. That's a natural one.
Okay.
That's a 19.
All right.
Just add 'em
You
together and
hear something speaking out to you in your dream, and you see once again a large mirror appear. This time, fully glass. has this silver ornate design around it. And you see kind of around the mirror itself, there's what look like almost like harp strings connecting these different pieces from the top and the bottom corners, connecting those together, almost as if it's a musical instrument. And you just see Vela in the reflection, staring back at you.
Should I continue my message or not? Because I wasn't done with it.
You see it shatter,
I guess not. Do use all the words.
and you wake up.
Oh. Yeah.
You scared me.
Vela, while you were making that link, you felt a familiar cold hand on your shoulder. Just very briefly. And as soon as Lucky wakes up, the hand lifts off.
I think she's just like.
Make a perception check.
Aw, dang. No!
Was it a 20 and a 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing you see. You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 2 now ones in a row.
We love points of exhaustion.
Okay. So,
I love Martin Jesus.
in RNGesus we trust. So,
He's awake?
Thank you.
Lucky is awake.
Lucky, welcome back. Are you okay?
Where are we? Like, Like-
We're back in the Shadowfell.
No.
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 We're coming to drop you off.
In the cow.
We're still
We're
in the
coming to drop you off.
We're nearing the entrance to the Underdark. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're like halfway.
Are we almost to the mines? Are they visible or no?
We still got a full night to go.
Yeah.
Like a day and night.
Day and
But-
night.
well, how do I know if it's really you guys? Like, I thought I found you guys, but it wasn't you guys.
What do you mean?
I went through the same thing,
Mm.
right?
It's exactly
tree
what an
pool.
imposter would have said.
That is what an imposter said.
Are you being sus?
Yeah.
Also,
I guess
Guys, I saw Bella vent.
No, I didn't.
Vote.
It's Morbin time.
That's how I got caught the first time I played Among Us as an imposter. I was like, ooh, what's vent? And they were the emergency meeting.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that for you.
I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
Lucky, you feel incredibly sore, and you're starting to look at your arms and your legs. It is severely bruised. More than just being hit a lot. Seems as though your body and your muscles are extremely strained right now.
Lucky, you turned into a creature that you were feral. You couldn't even recognize us.
Feral?
We thought you were an animal attacking us, and then you swiped at us and kept running. We followed you once I realized it was your scent.
I've never been feral. How could anybody be feral?
Even I had a hard time recognizing you.
Am I dead?
If you are, we all are.
Which that could be the case.
You just hear Ben go, "This is Elysium, don't you see? It is beautiful. Everyone here is dead. We're all living our best lives. That's why you're sore and you really need to take a bath. That's exactly why, Lucky. No, we're not dead.
That was deep.
That was kind of rude.
You kind of had me believing.
Sorry, I'm still a little tired.
Did Ben say that?
Yeah.
You're tired? Wow.
Tired of people
Pull him
saying
off.
his last name.
You're tired.
You're tired.
I've been running
Lucky,
errands
did
for
you-
the past 30 years.
Yeah.
Did you have any strange dreams? Susie had a strange dream, and she doesn't dream.
I dreamed, which was strange.
I mean, I saw like my reflection in a waterfall, but like that was kind of it.
How scenic.
Another, I know.
We're gonna pull
another
over
big
right now.
mirror.
We're gonna take a quick break, gotta clear our heads, and we'll get back on the road.
Somebody's got a pee.
Don't call me out like that. See, Ben gets out and starts going off in the woods.
He's like,
Digging a hole.
he is an old man. He has to pee like every hour.
Come
How old
on.
is Ben?
Ben is an old man.
No, he's not.
You said he was an old man.
He said he's been practicing Aether for 15 years.
Yeah,
That's not that long.
he's not
No.
an old man.
So it's like 30?
You said,
Oh,
he
Well, I
said
figured
he
you
was
left
an
when he was like
older
around
man.
18.
No, he's like 35.
Okay, that's old to me.
Check the videos.
That's
I
not
swear.
too far away. That's just 12
You do
years.
see he does have gray hair. Like it's like the
It's
like the gray fox kind of look. Like
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh.
it-
At 35?
yes,
He's Doctor Stranging at 35.
he is.
He's got issues.
Yeah,
he
that
needs
is-
to see a therapist.
He needs to, yeah, he needs some
life is
help.
too stressful.
I mean, he's dealing with us. It's probably only gotten worse.
You are right. He
It
is
started
now
like 2 days ago.
snow white hair.
I make fun of this, and Bella has white hair.
Yeah.
But that's like a part of
I
the
mean,
race.
so does Lucky.
He's
but-
a man. He's a human
Yes.
man.
I'm a woman, so we can.
No, I meant like he's.
As you guys are discussing this,
keep
and you
going.
look over at Susie, you see one piece of her hair is just pink now.
You're slowly turning pink. I feel the
These
need to point that out.
pixies will be murdered by my hands.
I think
It
it's
just
kind
It's
of
kind of
might be
good,
why they're
like,
turning
it
you
softens
pink.
you up a little. I think it's nice.
No, what?
Thanks for
That is
good
the
luck on
worst
you.
thing ever.
Well,
I think it kind of makes you look more punk rock.
Yeah, pink is the new black.
yes.
I like it.
You look tough.
You look even more intimidating.
I wouldn't want to be kicked by that boot.
I'm not afraid to wear this sparkly pink. I'll kick your butt.
Sorry, that one got me. Oh, wait, so why does anybody else have pink aside from Cal? Is it just me? Are they just targeting me?
Basically,
I hate this.
I think it looks nice.
it looked like they were kind of testing the waters, and everybody was kind of on board with the pink, except you.
So they're like that one.
I want to
God,
talk to them.
cringe.
They sound cute.
How come we can't see these pixies? I've never seen a pixie.
They have this superior invisibility
Cal, how do you know that?
because I have a campaign.
You have a what?
Humans
Okay.
in houses.
He has a wife.
It's
You wouldn't get it.
Oh, humans in houses.
Me and him were playing a game.
That sounds like a game for nerds.
I was the
Sad.
dungeon master.
I was the accountant.
The administration manager. You're the HR.
You're the office administrator.
Assistant to the office.
Assistant.
So we pulled over.
Yeah. Pulled over. He goes off. And you see it comes back a little bit later, about like a couple minutes. Hey, there's actually a stream. If anybody needs to take a bath, I'm gonna take a dip.
Oh,
Is that safe?
Yeah.
I mean,
we've taken baths here before.
have you?
it has been a
Well, I'm
while.
gonna
I'm gonna go do that.
Should we? Last time
The
we
cart.
ventured off, people got
The
lost.
cart does move.
Come with us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
well,
guys-
I'll have to-
So it is kind of getting a little close to the river. It's still like I don't know, about like 30 feet away from the actual
Okay.
river bank.
Mhm.
It's you could visually see it.
Got it.
So it's not too far out of like visual range. It is morning now. The fog has dissipated. You're starting to see the white bark of all of these trees with the beautiful purple blossoms hanging from them. Very low. The lush green grass almost looks like it's through like a filter. It's very vibrant and very green.
Like aesthetically.
And you get to the water and it is crystal clear. It has like almost like that blue tint to it.
Oh. Like East Coast stuff.
Kinda,
This
yeah.
is a wonderful tourist destination. Watch out for literally everything because it
anything
will
and
Yeah.
kill you.
It will eat
But
your
you will get
dreams.
fantastic pictures. Best water I've ever seen.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Is it safe to drink?
Should be. You see Ben's like taking off pieces of his armor.
I'm gonna grab just without saying anything, I'm just gonna grab a blanket and stand in front of the stream and hold it up and look away for people.
Okay.
Just, I'm just protecting people's modesty.
You're
Modest.
no, you're that one person in the locker room during like swim season.
That was me! Tara!
Sorry, it was a lot of people.
They made fun of me, I had to.
Oh no.
The gym clothes were too big.
Oh no. So we're at this river.
Yeah,
So
we're at the
sweet.
river.
Just won't bring up more shots for you.
How deep is
Okay,
this?
I'm gonna see.
It looks like it goes kind of deep.
What?
Probably a good like 10 feet deep or so. So your horns would be popping out of it if you were at the very bottom.
Oh, cool fish.
Just like a moving tree.
Well, I am not taking off my armor. I've made that mistake before. But I'm gonna throw it into my face.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of watched it.
Woo!
Yeah, you see Ben like gets down to everything, like takes off everything except like his pants. Took off his boots. He's just going for a kind of thorough wash, but you do see in the center of his chest, it looks charred.
Interesting.
He's got scars too.
And you see he's like trying to wash as much of it off as he can. Like it looks like part of it is just like kind of like soot almost, and a lot of it washes off. But you do see that there's what looks like a charred mark in the center of his chest. It's like, well, that grew.
Are we all gonna slowly turn into elemental people?
You ask that out loud, or
Yeah. Do you ask that out loud?
Sure.
Is that a birthmark? or-
I'm not looking though.
He
do-
has his pants on.
You do realize
I don't know that. My eyes are closed.
Dodd doesn't though. He's out there
Vela, I'm
stark naked.
Yeah, John.
I'm fine. He walks over to you as he's like kind of like putting.
Yeah, you go.
He's like walking over to you, like he's like got all of his stuff kind of laid out on a tree, just letting it dry. Walks
This
over
is
to you.
just for whoever wants to
It's like anime where there's like a cloud.
Yeah.
Perfect for the camera.
conveniently place bubbles.
Yeah, a really big leaf.
The ray
Yeah.
of sunshine just hits perfectly. He walks over. I'm modest.
Okay,
What did you ask?
nothing. I'm busy.
You look busy.
I'm busy. Is this an Irish thing? Oh my god.
That is an
Ah.
So he
Bleeding
washes out his
characters,
clothes
yes.
So
and
he doesn't have clothes on right now, right?
he
His
just has his
pants.
pants.
He doesn't have his armor.
Can I see if he has any similar marks to us?
Make a perception check.
Just checking him out.
17, 14, minus 2, 12.
12? Yeah, he's got a lot of like scars and battle wounds. But you do see kind of on his shoulders and like at the center of his chest, you are seeing those marking striations kind of connecting to each other. It looks like some sort of a pattern, but nothing's like super like connected.
Oh, so he hasn't connected either.
But you are starting to see like it looks like a wave kind of like from the center of his chest where that charred mark is, kind of spreading outwards, almost like wings, kind of to his shoulders ish.
So it doesn't look like anything that ours could be going towards.
We don't.
Yeah, we all just have like a couple lines.
His is like a bunch of like kind of like dashes and marks into it. It almost looks random. Like at the distance that you're at, kind of just looking, you do see that kind of shape in it. But up close, it would just look like a bunch of just marks. But you do see that on him.
These are cool battle scars.
What? This one right here, or this one, or
No, the randomness.
what are you talking about?
All these dashes on your chest.
Oh, yeah. Once I awoke, he started appearing.
Hmm.
Oh, you guys actually should have some too.
Yeah. Mine's right here.
Mine are matching.
Right.
They're hidden in the other black rooms.
Yeah.
They just blend in.
Yeah, so the more you use your power, the more you'll see him appear.
I don't know how to use this power. I don't get it.
It's a give and take, to be honest.
That's fun.
I
Susie,
can't
can
always
you-
activate it either. He just kind of sits down, just enjoying his time. So we'll count this as a short rest.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Are you getting in the water? Is that you getting in the water?
Yes.
Okay.
And I like jump off the bank. I get out and jump off the bank and do like a cannonball.
You see the waves kind of like ripple for a little bit.
You know, 10 out of 10.
She's holding up a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
What are you doing with that? Towel.
Bella
Is
told
that
me
a towel?
Bella told me to hold it up.
It's to cover her boot, probably.
My what?
Oh no, me.
Yes. Okay.
Glad that one got you.
I go, you know what? I'm not insecure about my boot now.
You should be.
You know, can you see your antler in the water reflection?
I'm not looking. I was only looking at Ben.
Okay.
You only have eyes.
Cal, you
for
should
one.
look in the water.
You try to trick me.
Yeah, 100%.
I won't fall for it again. I go back to the cup.
Again? When have I tricked you before?
He doesn't remember, but he just assumes you have.
We love that. We love that.
I'm back at full.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you take a short rest?
He didn't hit me.
Oh, that's
So
right.
I
right.
rested.
Just in case.
I just got my lay on hands back.
Is the stream like? I don't. Bella's had zero experience with the Aether,
Mhm.
but she does have an affinity for
I was
water.
about to say, we're not streaming right now.
Hey people, we're live today.
Wow.
But she does have an affinity for water.
Mhm.
Is this doing anything or?
I mean, it's relaxing.
All right, nice.
You could try. You could try and channel it. You could try and make something happen.
I don't know. I don't know that I have any connection with it. No, we're good. Get cleaned up. Get it out.
Okay. It's a very nice day for you guys. Aside from not sleeping,
And the almost TPK.
but you guys are pretty good right now.
So now are we sleeping in the cart and they travel by day?
We can't,
Not everybody will be able to fit in that cart
and
and
we
the
can't
horses.
sleep during the day either.
Yeah.
It's as
Yeah,
long
they're
as we're
not.
here.
They're out all the time, not just at night.
They're more prevalent at night, but they are existing during the day too.
So we can't sleep?
You can if you'd like, but because you guys are problem children, I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
I'm good at solving
Haha,
problems.
you're the problem
I'll take that
child.
compliment.
He knows us too well already.
How does it feel to be the problem child?
Feels normal. This is a
Lucky
regular.
you're included in the problem children, I hope you know.
I was just gonna say, how are we all not part of the problem child?
Who says you aren't? As he's looking at you, just hold up a blanket.
I was asked to do this.
You know, I'm good now. You're good.
Are
I'm
you
literally
sure?
right next to you and fully dressed.
Oh, okay.
Bringing out my hair.
I just wasn't really thinking.
You're good.
I don't know why. I just can't seem to think as clearly as I used to anymore.
You see
I don't know
the
what's up
black
with that.
bands are now pink. I think it's sparkly.
My like runic
Yeah.
markings. Oh my god, I
The-
love it.
The ones that the ones that they that they gave you in the Underdark.
Oh,
The shadow.
oh, the gold ones.
Yeah, the Shadowfell. They're now
Oh, I,
glittery pink.
it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that a lot.
She like makes her sleeve so she can show how cute it is.
She like used to hide them, and now she's like, oh, I like quite like this.
It's kind of nice. She's like trying to hide like her hex blood runic markings, but trying to keep the
Make a
other.
dexterity saving throw.
Is one of them coming at me right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
getting more pink.
We're gonna fight. Oh my gosh, that's so low. 14.
14. That's a save.
I succeed?
You succeed.
Yes.
So
You only take half damage.
You're only half pink.
No, split down the middle.
okay,
He's
so it's just
rolling.
one thing. All right. Looks like the other boot is now pink. As you saw a little.
How is that the
You
same?
saw a little beam of pink just blast forward. You barely dodge out of the way, but it hits the boot and it just turns it pink.
So, and I'm gonna point to where it came from. I said, I see you.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, dirty 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
She's gonna kill the pixies.
you do see just kind of like peeking behind a little tree, what looks like a little fairy, but the dress is made out of this tiny little like willow blossoms. You see great,
little purple
yeah,
one.
you see
So
little,
cute.
like kind of like a tan skin tone, like grape juice purple hair, tied down into a little braid, and it looks like there's tiny little blossoms on it. Just kind of like peeking out around the tree, and you do see where they're touching the tree, it's starting to turn a little bit pink.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you. I see you.
Just
Does
looking
it, like,
back at you.
move or anything?
Yeah, as you point out and you go, yeah, I see you, and you point in the exact direction.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm like,
You still see the hands are
Yeah.
there.
what did I say? Stop turning me pink. I still see your hands, by the way. You're not very good at hiding.
My hands are trash.
I'm just gonna the tree,
Okay.
and then, like, I assume we keep traveling on after that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys travel on for a bit further. They do pull over again during this daytime. We need to make a quick stop. Well,
You have to go to the bathroom again?
Again?
no.
Oh.
You have to make a offering.
That's what we're calling it now.
Mhm.
Offering it to the tree gods.
Sure.
More like droppling.
Right?
Does anybody have a weird, like something they could just give up? A trinket?
Actually, I think so.
We have this.
Do we
this
all
knife that
have
we
to
can
give
just throw
one?
in.
Yes.
Dagger. It's all.
Not important.
It's not important.
Yeah, I have that nameplate from the Shadowfell with my real name on it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give that up, but I'm holding it. I'm covering
Yep.
it.
You have that too.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you.
I have hers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
But I'll give up.
You'll give up my nameplate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you giving up, Susan?
God, I gotta look. I really don't have much.
Do we all need to give up
It's
something?
Yeah. I just kind of have a necessity. I have a playing card set.
I can give you something weird
No,
to give
no.
up.
I have something to give.
Can I get rid of does it have to be like a full object, or can I get rid of
It
one
has
card?
to be from me.
Yeah, but if I gave it to you, then it'd be yours for like.
Are you asking Ben?
Yes. Like, how much do we have to
It is a
give? Like, what
poorly
is
made
this?
map of
The better the
Bible.
offering and the weirder the trinket, He likes it to hang
Just
from his
from the
branches,
traveler
so
background.
make sure that he's pleased with it.
He.
What?
Yes, the elder
I
tree.
was gonna give my junior ranger part.
Oh, shit. Too bad.
Okay, what happens if he doesn't like it?
That's all I have.
If he
Other than
doesn't
that,
like the offering, he will send his guards after us.
Oh, are those the big boys?
The Grove Tenders.
Yeah, the big boys. The good news is the pixies stay away from them. Just letting you know.
Yeah, really, the only thing I have is playing cards
I have
that I can get rid of.
Uh,
I have something I can.
What do you
Lucky
want
will
to-
actually walk up and give you the nameplate, but it's Lucky's nameplate.
Oh, I I'm like,
We're just all giving
where
names
did you
away.
get this from?
From the carnival in the Shadowfell.
Interesting. Okay.
Intense.
Thanks,
Yeah,
I
there's one right
guess.
here, and I walk off while holding it.
Do I see that it's mine? Do you show that it's my name?
Make a perception check.
Is that sleight of hand?
That is
I feel like Lucky's
19.
trying to
He's
show her.
trying to poke at her.
Very clearly says Lanti.
Oh, I'm gonna like. Wait, what? Like,
Wait, what?
wait, what? I'm gonna like, wait, no, where'd you get that one?
You get what?
Also the
Oh.
Shadowfell.
Hmm.
What things in the Shadowfell at the carnival when you weren't looking for them? Because you were so busy
We
with
all
Ted.
see the nameplate once he
Uh-huh.
points it out.
You guys are kind of having your own
Yeah,
conversation.
this is Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Stay out of my conversation. Sorry. No, so wait. Does yours have another name on it? Oh no, well, because Lucky was your other name. You were Nikki first.
No, if you flip it over, it says 13 as well.
Oh.
It says Lucky on the front, and then on the back side it says 13, but this one's like crudely carved in.
Interesting. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just. I mean, I was walking with you because I was yelling at you first. So then I guess we'll put it on the tree.
What are you giving him, Dal?
So, I don't have much, but I would put a mushroom down,
Okay.
Oh,
and
you should get your weirdest mushroom. He likes weird things.
yeah, so I give him a mushroom, and it's a larger one.
Mm-hmm.
It's one I've been kind of growing for. a
Who are you
while,
giving this
so, to the offering.
Gotcha. So you're kind of preparing all of your offerings before you go to the elder tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you said right now.
Yeah. So you're about to go
Oh,
to the
okay,
elder
yeah.
tree right
Oh,
now.
okay. I thought we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'd be preparing. So that and a healing vial. 'Cause I don't have anything else.
Okay. You guys walk on over, and Kella is leading this, and you do see Kella looks a bit more like shoulders back, a little more presentable
I'll
right
copy
now.
him.
Okay.
Not like annoyingly, I'll just
Mhm.
do what he's doing.
No, you
Okay.
should do it annoyingly.
And you see he's walking forward,
He should do it annoying.
and you guys clearly notice there's a large pathway that goes forward, and it is heavily trod. There's no grass growing on it. You guys are walking forward, and you do see the trees start to just turn and just look towards you. You can occasionally just see faces in the barks, just kind of staring back at you.
Don't like.
And you're walking down a procession of these that line the sides of this road. That as you guys keep walking, you hear that wood creaking just like multiple times throughout this forest as you continue a little bit deeper. It takes about 5 minutes or so before you actually get to what looks like a extremely large tree. There's a wide perimeter of other trees around it. The big thick roots are coiled into this ground now. And you do see what looks like a bunch of these low-hanging branches that have all kinds of baubles and weird things, a lot of jewelry hanging from these branches. As you guys approach, you see Kella just bows his head, and then he goes into his satchel and see he pulls out what looks like a small crown. He just bows his head. You see,
Like a golden crown?
looks like it's made out of like silver and like some random gemstones embedded into it.
Oh, our offerings suck.
We're gonna die.
And you see,
Hopefully this will like
and the branch.
kind of cover us as a whole.
You see, one of the
Yeah.
branches goes down and
It's a Groupon.
picks up and coils around it, and you watch the tree itself grow around it. So it grows into and embeds itself into the crown
Mhm.
and continues to grow past that, and then up higher as well.
I don't think our wooden nameplates are gonna cut this.
And so he bows his head and walks and like starts to turn and walk away from you guys.
Who'll go next?
It's Ben.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Ben goes
Um,
next.
So Ben walks forward, bows his head,
You go after the big three.
bows his head again, and then reaches in. And you see this time he presents what looks like a some sort of like medallion. You don't really see what the shape is. You see, tree goes down once again and scoops this one up and brings it on up into its branches. Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Okay. What are you presenting, Cal?
I unclipped my junior park ranger star.
His most prized possession.
I looked at my inventory and this is the only thing I have.
Oh my gosh.
So- and I bow my head and
It's made of platinum.
offer it.
See the tree
It's made out of
goes
electric.
and goes down and like touches it and then coils around it and almost like this like little ball just brings it up.
So Jameson goes next so we can improvise something good.
So I would approach.
Okay.
And then in the spot where the offerings are being laid, I would try to just grow like a ring of mushrooms.
Okay.
And then I would take the one that I've been growing on my shoulder, flick it off, set it there, and then take the vial of healing. What day is it of the week?
What day of the week is it?
Yeah.
I'd say it's about like Tuesday, isn't it?
Okay.
Tuesday.
So it's not Saturday.
No.
Okay. So I set the vial of healing next to it, and I just say, "Ancient and wise tree, this is all the offering that I have. I hope it's enough. Don't drink this on Saturday." I don't know why, but
That's what we
don't
said.
drink it on Saturday.
Okay. So you see the tree goes down, and this time it looks like one of the roots kind of lifts up and starts to create what looks like a cup around it, and just kind of cradles it almost.
Oh.
And you are starting to see there are roots that are kind of around here that are in a similar kind of cradle.
Okay. And then I just bow and then kind of walk backwards.
Okay.
In respect.
So it's Lavelle now. Shapes.
Nope. Yep.
Keep saying that.
Maybe
It
if you
is-
say it enough, he'll come back.
No.
No.
So you see Seamuson, he walks up. You see he pulls out a dagger. And you see hanging from the pommel of it, you see there's these two red strands kind of hanging from it. And you do recognize that it looks very similar to Rue's hat. You see he just bows his head and just holds it out. Tree does go down and reach and grab it.
Our stuff sucks so bad.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not even sentimental.
We're not gonna pass the vibe check.
Oh god, we need to fix
Who's
this.
going next? Because it is either
You
Lucky,
should hold out your bracelet.
Vela.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
either
can you
Lucky,
take this
Vela,
repeat?
or you.
Me. You know, I'll just go up and I'll just do what I saw everyone else do. You know, just kind of bow, offer it. You know.
What are you offering?
Lucky's nameplate. Lucky's nameplate.
You see a branch go down, pick it up, kind of like let it just dangle for a little bit. You see the wind just hitting it, brings it up.
Oh.
And I just am like, whew, going.
And in that moment of kind of hesitation, you heard a twig snap And you look over, just kind of in your peripheral, and you see this large, darkened figure just staring down at you,
That wasn't good.
just ready and waiting. And as soon as that tree brings it back up, kind of backs a little bit more into the shadow.
Why was that worth it?
And I'm gonna be on my merry way.
So, Bella and
Oh.
Lucky, you're left. Who's going next?
Oh man.
I don't want to yet. You go.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, Lucky.
I'll go up and bow like I've seen everyone else do. And I quite literally only have that side. So, I offer up the nameplate because the only other thing I have is a dagger and I need a weapon.
Make a persuasion check.
Why was yours worth it?
Maybe they'll take gold.
Because I was the first one. You guys are giving
Oh,
the same thing.
we're
as
doing
me.
repeat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, he gave it to us with a little sentiment.
Figured it out.
16.
16. The tree
Do you want my pink hair?
goes down
Yes, please.
and is now just kind of like almost as if the tree branches are like feelers,
This is over there cutting his other horn off.
and it's kind of just like kind of touching around the sign, kind of
Sawing off his
tracing where
arm.
it says Lonti. Only you see this though,
It's stealing my name. Dang it.
and it's kind of like tracing the names.
To the Underdark-ish.
And you hear Lucky landing and just walking towards you, and it looks like a
This is why I waited.
you see what looks like a very large furred creature in this deep black fur that has almost like a purple hue to it. It looks ape in nature, but you see it has what looks like these large horns that go into antlers, and you see on its back you see these chains just kind of dragging behind it,
Oh yeah, how they're kind of like Wendigo.
and it's just like walking towards you.
I put Wendigos
Goodness,
first, so that's a growth. Got anything else, Lucky?
I literally only have the dagger.
What about money? Just pay it off.
No.
Honestly,
I want to pick up the spirit metal dagger.
No,
No,
don't give up the
give
dagger.
gold.
No.
The gold? I
Yeah.
have no money.
You have a lot of money.
We all have money. What do you mean?
What about something like your red bandana or your goggles?
No, those are like quintessential. What if you like ripped off a little bit of like your clothes? or
He's a
something?
barbarian.
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
He doesn't need.
I don't have much. I bought the yellow dress.
Oh.
The yellow skirt dress.
You see the grove tender stop, just kind of turn its head like an owl, a little bit too much. As the tree reaches down and grabs the dress and kind of wraps around it tightly to where it's just barely peeking through these branches now as it raises it up. You see the grove tender pops its head back to normal, starts to walk back.
I leave very quickly.
Alright. Vela, you saw that, and you're the only one left.
Is Augustus
Yeah,
next?
what about Augustus? How's he doing?
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, he'll be last then.
Okay.
Augustus, do you
I like offer up his other orders.
Yeah, he's cutting his
Yeah.
horn off right now.
Manuel gives his arm to you.
Yeah.
Augustus gives up something determined later.
Basically.
Yeah, TBD.
Okay. I look at my nameplate. Put that in my pocket.
It's like, oh, this wasn't the goal I
That's
was
not
reaching
what
for.
That's not what I meant to get.
that was wrong.
Hey, oops.
Wrong shape for a coin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna try something. I'm gonna get out my old ballet shoes.
Okay.
Just like the beat up shoes. Gonna put those on the ground, and then I have a poorly wrought map of my homeland.
Okay.
I love how it specifies that it's poorly wrought. And I'll put that with the shoes. Oh, we'll just see if that's enough sentimental value.
See the tree. You see, reach down with 2 branches and tiptoe over
Oh, it's cute.
and put them on the branch and just.
It has character.
Bring it
It's so
up.
cute.
You do hear the chains just waving in the wind as the grove tender is just staring back at you.
Am I good?
Yes.
Just kind of turning its head a bit.
Can I say it in Infernal? Am I good?
Nothing in return.
I'm gonna start backing away and see what happens.
Okay, you keep backing away.
And he's not moving?
Just staring at you.
Just go.
The other treants are looking at you as well.
They're just watching. Alright, I'm gonna turn around and start leaving.
Okay.
Am I good? I'm good? I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Sounds good. You see Augustus walk forward before, as you're leaving, so he takes a piece of his hair and saws it off.
How does he do that?
Pretty ritual. He's got a dagger.
He's
Yeah,
like, "Can somebody hold this for me?"
Grabs it, pushes it in his mouth,
Yeah. He's getting real handy.
and then gives the cluster of hair.
Nice.
And it retrieves it.
Good idea.
Very good idea.
Can we grow back?
I'd like my gift back, please. Here's some hair.
Here's the pink hair from the pixies. Here's the.
Okay.
Alright, we're good to go. I'm gonna take this poorly wrought map off my
Alright.
inventory.
You guys continue a bit further towards the cart. As you get in, nobody is talking. Ben, Lavelle, and Seamus are not talking.
Kella.
Keep saying Lavelle.
You do keep saying Lavelle.
Kella.
Cavell.
There it is. Lavelle. Walking, as you guys are walking towards the cart, nobody's saying anything. You guys get in the cart and you start to trot along. Everybody just like takes a big, deep breath, a big sigh, just, oh.
That was intense.
Lucky you almost messed the whole thing up. Oh.
I thought your gift was very nice.
They were staring
I
at
didn't
Pella
see what it
hard.
was, but I thought it was nice.
Oh. Oh boy.
Almost had to bring on my grade.
We would have had the grove tenders after us if that didn't go well.
What do they do with these offerings?
The great tree
Value.
takes them.
What value do they find from things? These great trees are much more blessed with nature than these metal objects.
Unnatural.
I don't know what a tree would do with a knife.
Right.
It takes offerings. You know how many things and
It's religion.
royals like to have
Tax.
things. They like to be adorned in wealth. They find wealth in the weirder things.
Like
It's pretty weird.
signs,
Or dirty shoes.
dirty shoes.
So hopefully, the deal still stands with them.
She just gave me knowledge.
So let's get a move on.
Okay.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
You photosynthesize because you're a plant. Because you.
I know now.
It grows bigger.
There's no
The
way
odd
now.
life
Leave out
of
your
cow.
things.
Are those leaves on your legs?
What are you talking?
Like Manuel Miranda, what are you doing here?
Sorry, that was a deep cut.
Come on, son.
No. No.
Alright.
So we're traveling. So.
You guys travel for most of the day still, and you guys are still within this territory of the Great Tree. And you do see occasionally, just in the trees, the grove tenders staring down at you. Some of them have different types of weaponry, but majority of the time they're just holding these large chains, just kind of dangle. They're just watching you all.
Do you think the grove tenders were once people that didn't make good offerings?
Well, it's possibility, I guess.
I mean, they look like me, kind of.
That was just the vibe I was getting.
I think people who don't make good offerings to them become their food.
And I'm
Do
pretty
they all
tasty.
look like similar creatures, or they all?
They all look similar.
Okay.
There is a very slight variation to them, just kind of in pattern, really.
Mhm.
Majority of them are all that like very dark black color, but they have that when the sunlight hits them in certain areas, you do see it has a slight purple glow to it.
I think they're very pretty.
Some of them have
Yep.
what looks like bone
Big
armor,
scary 3 months.
like bone plating almost.
Mm.
That's
Um,
no boy.
But other than that, they look very similar.
Are we almost out of the grove? I would like to sleep.
We're not completely out of the grove.
How much farther?
Are we there yet?
About another day.
You said that yesterday.
I didn't.
We didn't. Do we get to sleep tonight?
Yes. And
Those-
tonight we'll actually make camp.
Those dream catchers.
In the
won't be
Weeping
here.
Grove?
They'll still be here, but we need sleep.
Hmm.
If we're gonna go into the mines, we need rest before we get near the mines. A lot of things escape those mines that we don't want to escape. We don't want to be around those, especially if we're sleeping.
So why again do you guys hang out there? Why don't we find a cooler place a more friendly place?
What are you talking about?
Why would you go through this every time you go home?
Well, why do people live in the Nine Hells?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Why?
Why do people live here?
Exactly.
Grim thing.
You see, Kala just goes, "This is my home. This is the only way into my home that we've discovered that leads up here. It's the fastest route. If you want, we could go underneath the continent, go through enemy territory, and have to deal with a lot of really bad things. And that's coming from me, who lives down there. So no, I'd rather choose this route."
What's the mind of the one?
So you think of a giant brain
Yes!
and quantify that by million.
Have I heard in stories that my parents have told anything of these spicy beings?
Make a history check.
Okay.
I played Metroid, so
Yeah.
Mother brain.
I know all about this.
Well, it's not a natural 1. It's a natural 2. 7.
I mean, you've heard different kind of like boogeyman stories that your parents have told you. You've heard of the mind suckers, where they were kind of like
Just getting too excited about it.
they were-
Abby's so excited because of my other character.
they were called the mind
I
suckers.
don't know
and
why.
you remember your parents telling you like to be careful with the straw, to not like put it up your nose, because the brain suckers will suck your brain out through the straw.
I was a kid who stuck straw in my nose.
Yeah.
Are you
That's why
relaying
straws are
the
banned.
story to us? Are you telling us? You're like, you know when I was younger?
When I was 13, I
I
used
had
to
my
stare
first straw. When I was
And then
14,
my-
I had my first straw.
Bucky told me that story. I still don't use straws.
No, when I was like really, really little, whenever I tried to stick things up my nose,
This was when she was 12.
Yeah.
13.
Uh-huh.
12 and a half.
Practically 13.
Basically 13, yeah.
My parents and Eleanor would tell me about mind suckers.
Oh, lucky.
They would take your brain.
You know all about these.
And that had to do with straws?
I think it was it was like one of those scary things, like, oh, don't go outside or the boogeyman's gonna get you.
So
Yeah, but
so,
these boogeymen exist.
so
Yeah.
these mind suckers aren't real then.
Oh,
no,
they're
they're
really real. They are. They're like estranged neighbors. Yeah. Very occasionally we get people who are separatists, and they're weird, really weird. But majority of the time they keep to their area, we keep to our area. Everyone kind of keeps their respective zones.
So it's a cult?
There's a cult too.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
Christmas morning. This is Christmas morning.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
This is Abby's favorite episode.
I love it.
Why would people build a mine here?
Well, people didn't know that it was, an entrance into the Underdark.
Oh, that's why it's
Mine's
empty
too
now.
deep.
And they delved too deep.
They dove
They're
too
too
deep and hit a tunnel they probably shouldn't have. Followed a vein of their own vanity, really, and
Vanity.
broke
And-
through. And
Are
yeah,
there any ores here that they were looking for?
any what?
Ore?
Like, is the mine drained or is there?
Oh no, there's still plenty of gold in there. It was a gold mine originally.
You're just
So this was a gold mine. That quarry that we were at before, that used to be a limestone quarry that they were using
Got it.
to build the city of Twilis. And they ended up having a source elsewhere, but they got a lot of it. But this used to be a gold mine, and now it is not.
It's a platinum mine.
It sounds really fun, especially this part where we have to swim over a lake.
Oh, yeah,
The bottom is filled with sharp crystals.
yeah, and other creatures.
And like you will be
I- Yeah, I don't do the swimming thing very.
Yeah,
very
I'm
at
aware
all.
of that, Lucky, and I'm a little disappointed in that.
I can throw you.
Augustus said that he could cast that disc thing again.
Yes.
And have you on it.
That would actually help out a lot if
Yeah.
if we could get that going. The lake is pretty large, but we should be able to get through.
Is a round not an option?
Around it, not really. It's a big basin.
So it's like walls.
So I mean, if you could climb the walls,
No, I don't climb. I don't have the upper body strength.
really, you look like a bodybuilder.
She
That was
ran up a 20-foot
sarcastic.
tall building.
I did?
Yeah, you like tried to go
You did?
up to the
Yeah. She jumped up to the top.
Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah,
a
I did.
two-story building.
Yeah, you did.
But I was wall jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She rolled really high.
Is she?
She rolled against
rolled?
the building and like
Yeah, that's-
Sonic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What were you thinking about? Weirdo.
Nothing. Let's keep traveling.
Alright, let's
That's
keep
why
going.
it's-
I love how in this world Sonic makes more sense than dice.
The dice. Yeah. Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So are we stopping at camp or do we need to travel more?
So you guys would eventually make camp.
Okay.
During our special talks.
We're debating over
I feel like
Sonic lore.
I feel like we got a lot closer during this pep talk.
Brought us together.
All right,
Oh,
we're
wait.
gonna take a break here. We need shifts. And if anything happens, a twig snaps, you just feel a little too cold, a little too warm, anything, wake everyone up.
Alright. I'll take first watch since I got to sleep last time.
I'll
Alright.
take first watch with you because I feel like we need to even out the
Or differences.
like the
I think you need to sleep. Everyone who
Yes.
needs to sleep.
Okay. That's
Because we need to get that out of the way as soon as we can.
Yeah. Kind of exhausted. Like,
It's almost like you have one
So
whole
I'll
point.
sleep.
Like, yeah, if we had a point system.
The rest of you guys
how
sleep as
exhausted
well.
you are.
We have to stay up. Or Ben, you and Lucky and Augustus have to stay up. Everybody else, you can sleep.
Just like in shifts.
I'll say, me and Augustus will sleep. You two, stay up for now.
Okay.
All right. Everybody go to sleep. Anything happens, and you see Ben go over. Kelly, I think they get it.
Kella.
Hello.
Calamandella.
Kella, we get it.
Don't
It's
worry.
like illy vanilla.
We're doing
though.
good.
Yeah, just
Kella, so vanilla.
rest. Don't worry.
Father.
I'm gonna
Father,
go,
when
be able
did
to
I-
go out on my own.
When did I leave to go on my own?
So, just like to be ready, I will have sword drawn,
Okay.
like just watching.
Sleep with it next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm watching.
Oh, that's right. You're watching. Cool.
Yes.
Lucky,
Yeah,
we
don't
can
sleep on your
still
watch.
technically communicate until further notice. Because you're
Oh,
still
no.
wearing that necklace. I'm just letting you know. Or
That's
anyone else can wear it too.
I will definitely not abuse this later.
You guys get a dream walk.
This is gonna be so weird.
Hey, what are
Okay.
you dreaming about, Shorts? What are you dreaming about? Trains?
What?
That's what they're talking about.
Oh.
I thought you were like, that's off of something. I thought you
All
were
right.
like,
Yeah, me too.
That's what I pictured.
Susie
Perception.
and our good buddy Lucky. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, you're actually asleep.
I'm gonna take a
13.
Heads down.
we got a
Heads down, thumbs
That's-
up.
method acting.
A lot better than what I have because I got a 1.
You're a little distracted tonight.
That's what you do, man.
Let me down, Lucky. Come on. You're just clowning around out there.
Just thinking, yeah.
Why am I
Used
not
to be
climbing
taller.
around? Better question. When do I not do the goof?
That is fair. I will give you that question.
Yeah.
Do I see anything? Oh, hate that, actually, a little bit. Yeah. Considering what happened like last time we were sleeping, very on edge.
I will say, as you are just kind of resting there, you would notice that you have been watched this entire time. You have been followed by the Grove Tenders.
Yeah.
So that is a presence.
That is a constant.
That is a constant.
Yes. Okay.
So they are still there, just at the tree line a little bit, like where the light hits from the fire.
hmm
They're just barely at the edge of that.
Ooh.
So you just see the outline of them. Occasionally, the flame kind of reflects
Are
off the
they
chains
kind
a
of
little
like
bit.
Wendigos? Are they like a Wendigo?
Esque.
Yeah.
They have
Wendigo
like
question mark.
they have like the antlers, but they have like bone
Oh.
plating on them.
That's right, because they're like furry.
And they're more ape-like.
Yeah, that sounds like similar. Okay. Ah, okay. All right. Gross. Hate that.
On the back of that.
Then it is yours.
I'm good at this.
The two great conversation starters staying up together.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Oh, thanks. I had to move my thing because my phone's gonna die.
Oh, dang.
That's what happened.
Alright, so I would kind of like tend to the fire, and then I would send you like a death look. I'm gonna say, by the way, if you ever tell anyone about the other name that was on that plate, you will be in this fire next.
You can blow
I-
fires.
Yes, I can blow.
I don't think you could even put me in the fire if you tried.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I failed the
That
perception.
sounds like
Oh no.
Are you challenging me right now?
Well, I think one of us has the highest strength score than the other. However,
However, I would say, we're supposed to be getting along right now, but do not think that I will not hesitate to put you in this fire. I will do it.
If you say so, Auntie.
I'm like, I'm gonna throw one of the sticks at him. Like an on fire stick I am throwing at you.
You burn down the forest.
Go ahead and make me just a dexterity check to see if you don't burn your hand.
Oh, okay.
Grabbing in the middle of this fire
That's
pit.
fair. 10.
You don't burn your hand. It was a very low DC.
Okay.
It is very warm, but your hand is not on fire.
Yes.
But you throw a stick of flame at Lucky. It's very clear she's throwing a fire stick at you.
I catch it and throw it back.
Make a dexterity check.
Play hot
Exactly.
potato.
Oh my gosh, you guys are.
They're playing
Natural 20.
You catch it!
I want to play hot potato now.
You take 1 point of fire damage, Lucky.
We need a bard in this group to play the music and stop it.
Yes.
You burned your hand a little bit.
It's fine. Go toss it back.
Okay, make an attack roll. Because now this is intentional.
21.
Yeah, that beats my number. Can I also try to catch it though?
Make a dex save.
It gets slowly more
Against
intense.
his strength.
This is escalating.
That is a 19.
19. You'd be able to catch it, but you'll still take the damage.
Yeah, I'll take the damage, but I want to catch it and throw it
So
back.
bad. This is so bad.
You take 2 points of
I
fire
take
damage.
2.
The grove tenders are just like.
It's got one. It is starting to like die down from this intense
Yeah,
throwing.
because we're
So it's got one more
whipping it
throw
back
in
and
it.
forth. Yeah, I'm throwing it back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're throwing it back?
you're
throwing it.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make me an improvised weapon. So D20. Just roll me
plus
a D-
strength.
this would just be a D20.
Just a d20.
Yeah,
That is a 7.
7.
It's just straight d20 roll.
Lands at your feet before dying out.
Lame.
Who's a throwing stick?
You're just gonna throw the stick.
Yes.
We're just throwing a stick at each other. Man.
This
I'm
the
just
stick is
gonna
already
die.
burned. It shatters on you.
Oh, it's like, ash and charcoal.
Yeah, it was a stick that was on fire. It's not like it was like a big log or like this was a stick.
I would say it like smears my clothing, but my clothing is all black, so you can't tell
Is
that
it?
I've been hit with charcoal. Oh,
I
you're pink now? How much more of me is pink?
The breastplate.
No.
Except for that one smudge.
Well, it's not fully pink now.
Oh yeah, now it's a little bit of black on there.
Gosh dang it! Gosh dang it! When is this pink gonna come on?
Probably like a few days after we leave the presence of Pixies.
Maybe your
No.
next character.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
No, my next role will still be pink. Yeah.
Is the pixie.
Yeah.
I've been following you guys around it. I keep having to recast.
No, I'm just gonna look real mad at you. I'm so tempted to grab another stick.
It's hard to take you seriously with all the pink, gotta be honest.
I know, it's so frustrating.
It's not an issue when, like, all you have is a vest. You know?
Don't you get cold?
I mean, not really, but...
He invests a lot of time.
I don't know, well, I mean, they said that you went like feral. Maybe you just got too cold.
And you are starting to see the bruising on Lucky. It's starting to show a bit more
Oh, no.
You just hit a cripple.
Yeah, I didn't really hit him the second time.
Are you ableist?
No, wait.
Susie's able to.
No.
Canon.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Yep.
It's new lore.
No, so what? So Bella kind of told us what she encountered. What did you encounter?
It was riding along with the cart, and then cart, so I just hopped onto the back to see what Cal and Doll were doing, and my horse freaked out and ran off. And it wasn't Cal or Daw in the cart. It's like those weird kind of tree people. And then it was everyone we were traveling with and the cart were all alive as these tree people and wanted to kill me. It was an adventure.
The cart. Yeah, the cart was a living tree too?
Yes. And the horse. The horse was also a tree.
And the horse. Interesting. Interesting.
The trees were also trees.
And then they became a big tree. And then it was just two angry people hitting each other, but that, size difference doesn't work out in my favor.
How big was the tree?
Well, they all merged together, and it was like massive. Like I was maybe the size of its fist. It was fun.
Huh. And just kind of mentally, she's like, yeah, that explains why there's so many bruises. But and I'm like, huh, yeah, similar thing happened to Bella.
Yeah, I tried to run and heard the hand coming at me. I don't know anything after that until I just woke up. Yes, today.
Well, I'm glad you're not feral anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
It would have been kind of cool to have a feral friend.
Yeah. He's like,
Feral with her friend.
We're like, hey, don't mess with us, man. No, we got a feral changeling.
Every friend group's got that feral friend.
Foaming at the mouth.
Which friend are you? Tag yourself.
Every friend group has a feral friend.
A feral
The
changeling.
feral,
Yeah.
the builder, the racist,
No.
The ableist.
the ableist,
Wow.
Ted.
Dead. Okay, yeah. That's pretty much it.
And then you guys do each other's hair for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and then I paint your nails, and then.
You don't paint your nails.
What kind of segue is that?
Your nails are now pink.
Yep. Gosh, dang it.
They're just really, really good stuff. Or mediocre, because you guys.
Oh, it was actually really well done.
My nails, I did change my nails. They were pink before this, actually. That's pretty cool.
And now you're like feeling them. They're like almost like a gelish material to them. Yeah. They're just pink and
I
sparkly.
would be like, I hate this so much.
And you might
Can I
hate
look-
that those pixies seem to love you.
Because, nope, I did see one. They were very purple. Very fitting. But
Weird that they would choose pink if they were purple.
that is exactly what I thought, actually. Why? Why so much pink? Why? It's like the only color they know.
What's your passive?
Oh my gosh.
You just earned yourself another pink.
Passive perception is 12.
No.
What's your passive, Lucky?
13.
Okay. You watch, just crawling up on her shoulder, a small little purple pixie. You see a petal pixie just kind of creep up and just look over at her, look at you. Notice that you notice it. Give a big smile. And then you just see the hands just retract again. And you just watch kind of by her feet. You're talking to her this whole time and you can't help but keep looking down occasionally. You feel like almost like my eyes are up here, like what are you doing up there? But you still
I'm trying to rant about this pixie right now.
but you watch her
Yeah,
pants.
about the pixie.
You watch her pants.
Yeah.
One pant leg slowly turns pink.
No.
And you see on the other side there's another pixie who starts to turn that pant leg pink as well.
Oh my gosh. I don't notice this.
Yep. You're complaining to Lucky. You're looking at Lucky complaining. Meanwhile, they're changing the pants as well. They rolled a 13.
Are you serious?
That's why he's able to see them.
Incredible. Sensational.
Oh.
Incredibles.
I'm just gonna do whatever I can now just to distract Susie the rest of our watch.
Make a charisma check.
Natural one.
Oh no!
You keep looking down way too much.
And I'm like, dude, what? My gosh. Do I see the pixies now? Or are they still there? They like probably fled. Once
Make
my
a perception
pants are
check.
pink. Gosh dang it.
My pants are pink.
12.
No, they're
It's the
gone.
same.
They're gone. I'm
It's the same as your past.
It is. Well, I rolled 10. Turn over your I'm gonna look back. Seriously, why is it always pink?
So all that's still black is your shoulder pieces, your bracers,
Your skin.
your skin, and your weapons.
Is all of my hair pink or just like some?
Oh
of
yeah,
it?
just a chunk of it is
Just
pink.
a
now.
chunk of it is pink.
Yeah,
All my weapons are still regular.
I think so.
I don't have the energy to check. I don't.
During our next battle, you're gonna pull it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be bright pink. And I'm like, seriously, I'm supposed to be stealthy. How is this going to work?
It'll work out. It'll be fine.
No, it's
If they're
not.
blind, they can't see you.
Yes. Thank you, Lucky. If they're blind, they
Yeah.
won't see me.
Yeah, it's so glittery and reflects so much light now.
You know what? I think I'm so glittery that the blind could see me. You know?
I think you would just blind anyone who looked at
That's
you.
able. You know?
Not that.
Gosh, canceled.
You're just gonna
Canceled.
have a color
I'm just waiting for you to say something about deaf people now.
Blind people.
No,
That's
stop.
nice.
Pretend she can use sign language.
What a loser.
Stop. I'm like, did you? So you saw them, didn't you? You saw them change my pants pink, didn't you?
No, I would never. Did I see your pants pink after the fact? Sure, but I was gonna bring it to your attention and let you deal with it tomorrow. But that's fine.
How would it be better tomorrow?
We're all dying while they're
Yeah.
doing all this.
Hey, he rolled a nat 1 for his watch, okay? This is accurate. It's so accurate.
What's paying attention? I'm just here to cause chaos, apparently.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. When have you ever done anything else?
I don't know. I mean, I played a really good bad guy for a little bit.
Yes, you did. We're not gonna talk about that.
Oh, let's talk about that.
One for sorrow. All right.
No.
As
Our watch is over.
We'll never forget.
you guys are talking a bit loud, you just hear Ben just kind of peek out. You feel a hand touch your shoulder to start. And you just hear Ben go, "Hey, you're being too loud. Go to sleep."
Go to sleep. We're supposed to be on watch.
Yeah,
You were supposed
he's
to.
taking over your watch.
Oh, okay.
You got fired.
You did get fired.
Oh, that
I
was
got
fired.
fired by the fire guy.
Yeah.
So good.
Fire guy.
I'm
Fire
not
guy.
And so he just sits down. Who's taking watch with him?
You want us sleeping?
We
So we're
were-
sleeping.
we were
Augustus.
exhausted.
Augustus.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah. Augustus.
Augustus.
Augustus?
I'll roll for him. Yeah, for Augustus. Actually, would somebody else like to roll for Augustus since you have D&D Beyond already pulled up?
I can't.
You can roll the
mean,
dice.
You mean a totally not that website? Generic D&D website?
not owned by that one company.
Of
The one that like does all the
the
D&D
sorcerer of the
things and
mountains.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I have
Sorcerers
this.
of the Mountain.
Yeah.
Shoreline.
Shoreline, there it is.
And the Was Boy company.
Oh, the Was Boy. I like that one.
That's a
The
good
Source
one.
Boy.
Was Boy.
It's a new band name.
Source
I
Boy.
got it.
I accidentally clicked on my character sheet.
I was wondering why it was a different color.
I went back, went to the campaign, clicked on
Perception, right?
Yes.
4.
Okay.
We're dead.
So
If Ben doesn't roll good, we are dead. Yeah, sure.
Ben sees all.
I'm gonna need Da, Vela, and Cowl to go ahead and roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Disadvantage.
Huh?
No,
This
it's
is
a
saving
dream
throw, so you're okay.
catcher.
Oh, that's not good.
Intelligence.
That was for Kella. That was not good. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
21.
14.
Okay. We'll start with you, Cal. In that dream, not much happens. It's more of a remembrance of things of your past. Of you see the beautiful lush fields, bunch of fences everywhere. The Dreadgate far in your distance.
That's my house.
And you're just sitting in a pasture. You just hear a bell just tuck-on, tuck-on, tuck-on.
Honey!
And you just hear
Betsy, is that you?
Bella. Bella. As you're sitting, just sleeping, your eyes open again. They flutter open, and you're in a nice, cozy log cabin.
That's new. I'll just chill out here. I'm not mad about this.
You like kind of get up, and you're on what looks like an owlbear skin rug. And you just hear you just rocking in a rocking chair. What looks like knitting, but you realize is just fingers and strands just coiling around and sewing something.
A new location. Nice touch.
I like to keep things interesting.
You kind of repeat the same show every night.
It's art.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Would you like some cookies before you
No.
leave from your trip?
I'm just gonna leave.
I baked them specifically for you.
I know.
I wouldn't go out those doors if I were you.
I will be going out these doors.
That's the sound of the door opening.
Make sure to say hi to your family for me, eh?
Yes, I will go through the doors.
You open the
Now she
door.
struck a nerve, and now I'm mad.
You open the door and you hear it is rowdy. There is just a bunch of chatter, drunken talks, fights, just a bunch of people just having a good time.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tavern atmosphere right now.
It's home.
And you look around and you look at yourself and you're much smaller.
Oh.
You're a much smaller version of yourself. And you do see Eleanor walk up. Hello. You're supposed to be in bed.
I wanted to hear the story.
Which one?
I want to hear her tell it. Please, just a little bit longer.
I'll go ask. Go wait in your room.
So boring in there.
You see Eleanor walk down the steps, the wood creaking.
Tiny Bella is so cute. I was like, oh, gotta switch. Be a child.
Inner child, inner child.
Goes up the steps.
just the Morton, or no, not the Morton Salt girl. The sunscreen girl. Salt. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The dog. Yeah.
So a little bit later, see that as Eleanor walks down the stairs, you kind of like peek around the corner and you just see somebody swinging from the chandelier and then just fall at a table. You just hear, "All right, break it up, break it up." You see Rayleigh just break it up. All right. Just kind of like, hey, smack their face. Out. Out. Picks them up, walks them out. And then as you're just kind of like at the staircase, you do see Eleanor start to walk back upstairs. You know, you should probably get in your room.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay. You run into your room.
Yeah, I like jump on the bed
Yeah.
and put the covers up.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like the bed is still bouncing when she
Yeah.
walks in.
As she walks in, you close the DS and it goes, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, dang
You just hear, Vela,
Hmm?
she'll be here soon.
Okay.
Are you going to be a good girl tonight?
Yes.
Okay. And you see Eleanor walk
Stick
over.
some straw in my nose.
You see Eleanor walk
Yeah.
over.
Give me a straw. Some straw.
Eleanor walks over and has a little matchbox and it lights a candle in the lantern. Turns the lamp up a little bit. I'll be back.
Okay.
She walks out. And you see the door open slowly. Ella, hi.
Hi.
And you see Brooke just looking back at you, just the warm smile as you see slowly fades away into a mist. It's a very pleasant dream
Ah, I love it.
for you, Dom. What was your roll again? Was it 20?
25, 30, something like that. No, it was like 14 or 15.
You wake up
That's
bald. No more mushrooms.
Oh, no. You wake up, there's your armor is gone. You're
Go
in
wildfire
the
Joey now instead of sports.
You're the accountant that you play in Human in Houses. Short
Evil,
accountant.
It's like every stapler and it's covered in jello.
Where's my stapler?
No!
What is it in
Moving to the
trouble?
basement and somebody took my stapler.
The stock market crashed. Your retirement's gone. Natural one. Natural one.
Roll a perception check for your phone. The only indication that you have is tweedly tweedly. Roll for wall punching.
I punched the wall.
So you have earned 4 months of therapy,
Yes.
Therapy's not just like, oh,
and
just
paid
It's like
vacation.
free time. It's like break.
no, my internet I know.
So, for you, it's very pleasant. You're sitting in the dark grove. You see the large mushrooms around you.
Channeling
The symbiotic life cycle that surrounds your life. You see some familiar animals just kind of walk up, lay down next to you. What looks like a large wolf, but the fur has spores all over it and certain mosses. Just kind of sits down just next to you.
Pet his head, scratch behind his ear.
As you see the foot kind of like goes like this, a little bit of the spores near like the rump just start to like a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. He's sported.
He's sported.
It's very relaxing.
Mhm.
There's not really any sense of unease or unpleasantness currently. kind of sitting here, you do hear a very distant elephant trumpet.
Your ear perks up.
It sounds panicked.
Does it sound familiar? Like the voice would.
Similar. Can't quite place where. It's more of a confusion on your end rather than a innate feeling of worry.
Mm-hmm.
The dampness around you. It's a perfect ecosystem currently. You wake up a little concerned, but overall doing okay.
So did where you stopped talking, is that where the dream ended for me?
It continued on a little bit past that.
Okay. If anyone's around me, I'll flush when I wake up.
Yeah. You had a
It's
very,
been so
you
long.
had a dream where you encountered your family. You had a dream where you encountered your family. You had a dream where you encountered your ideal environment. It's a nice night for you guys.
It was the best night of sleep I've ever had.
All 30 of my kids.
What? Good God.
Good gods, man.
By my
You feel
oath.
your boot get kicked.
I look down, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I wake up. Yeah, sorry. I wake up.
You see Ben standing over you. They're gonna want a mirror.
Are you all pink? Am I all pink now?
There's a mirror in the cart.
Ben, just tell me, am I all pink now?
It's best if you see it for yourself.
Oh my gosh, I go look at myself.
All of your armor is now pink.
Wow.
And it's Barbie
Dazzled.
pink.
Oh my gosh. Wait, like Malibu Barbie pink? Oh no.
Ecstatic.
And
It's
it
kind
is
of a look.
sparkly all over. You look like Ellie. Or Elle.
Elle
Yeah,
Woods.
it's
Yeah.
Elle Woods. My queen, Elle Woods.
You look like Elle right now. But just more sparkly.
Oh my
Where was
god,
your
I got you guys.
Wow. Okay.
And as you're kind of like, wow, you're starting to like realize this. You look at your sword. It's bedazzled.
No.
Pink bedazzled.
There is pink little gemstone bedazzling along the center of the blade. And you see where the wrapping was for the handle. It's pink sparkly.
I want a bedazzled.
You look at the bow.
So much.
The wood itself looks fairly normal. But the string is just sparkly pink. You don't know how they did that. And you look at your revolver.
Oh no, it's a pink gun.
It is pink.
Not the pink guns.
It looks like the bullets are also pink.
The bullet. Same for the rifle, I assume.
The rifle, the rest of it looks kind of normal. And you look down the sights, and you just see the sights itself, like where like the little, all of the indicators are now hot pink. And it is,
It's like pink
as your
glass.
face is
Mhm.
like up against it, you lift your face and you realize that had glitter on it. You now have
No!
glitter highlight on your face.
No!
Even it out at least.
Do it. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Get some contour.
It's just on one side of my face, though.
And that, I'm saying, do even it out.
Oh my gosh. No. No.
You know,
Watch your echo.
It looks like it's on both
new
sides.
beauty
as well.
trend applying to
Somehow on both sides.
Lucky.
I have the. Tanner!
That came. I just reset it. I reset it 6 minutes ago. Camera, hello.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Dying. It's dying.
Impossible.
I'm dying. I'm all pink.
Yeah. That's fine.
You died pink.
Except for your right boot.
Except for my right boot. I thought both boots were pink.
Looks like they reverted that one.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
saving that one for later.
Yeah.
Like, is my skin pink?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah.
But your hair is.
Tomorrow.
All of my hair now, not just the one piece. It's a look.
Susie, you're looking rather
Too many episodes.
fabulous today.
I have an idea.
Just don't.
You just go
right
with
now.
it, huh?
Just don't right now.
I mean,
Just
What's your
don't
idea,
right now.
Bella?
right in.
I'm just gonna make a visual.
Oh, no.
She's opening a specific website.
Oh,
I'm gonna say please, just don't right now. Just don't. And we just get on the horse, very upset.
no. You get on the horse, the saddle and the reins. are
It's
pink.
all pink. I knew it. The reins were already pink. Figured the saddle was be pink.
The hair on the horse is also pink now. Just the mane and the tail. The actual rest of the body, normal, but the pink mane and tail.
I'll ride that horse.
So are you doing this on
Do you want to switch
purpose?
horses? Well, your horse is done.
Wow.
Is this just the new look? Is this the new Susie?
This is the Pixies' work.
The pig
I won't question your new
sees-
clothing style, but the horse? Did you even ask?
Yeah.
I didn't want this for me.
Animalist.
It's kind of rude. There are ways to talk to animals here.
You know, I don't even have the energy for this conversation.
Good, because we'll hit the mines in about a half day.
When do the
do
pixie
it.
pranks wear off? Ben?
I think he means very soon.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what that answer
That's
is.
probably what that means.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like years. 3.
3. It's gonna stay active for 4 days.
Okay. Alright. Great. Fantastic.
It's so bright. Does it glow? in
What do
the
you
dark?
have?
Susie.
Yeah.
Specifically. Oh, it's so pink.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's on Championsmith?
Yes, it is on
Yeah,
Champion.
Protagonist Forge.
It's on Adventurer Mine.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep. Wonderful. Wonderful picture.
If
Love
we answer
that.
my email, we can serve the name.
That's true. If we keep traveling, I can't live like this.
I don't know, I kind of like it.
How hard is it to look in Susie's direction?
Yeah. is it like
Am I
blinding?
blinding everybody?
No, you're not blinding everyone, but she is very much an eyesore.
Oh my
The
god.
boot
So
has
she's definitely
returned.
blinding everyone.
The boot's pink.
The boot is pink again.
Oh my gosh.
But this time it has rhinestones on it.
Do you want to borrow some clothes? I have a.
They'll just pinkify those two.
I don't know.
Have you tried to talk to these pixies? Maybe,
I only saw one once.
and you were nice to it and asked it
You
to.
hear a gentle whisper over your shoulder. Would you like pink clothing too?
Oh, thank you so much. You are so nice. I have to stay dark so I can hide.
That's no fun.
Yeah, that's for fun. Be pink.
Can you do my necklace?
Just taps it and then you just watch.
Thank you.
You look over your shoulder, gone.
She's well rested and she has a pink necklace.
Yeah, that was the best sleep I've had in years.
Yeah, same.
I haven't even been alive for one.
Yeah, the dream catchers can be good for that.
Yeah.
But also really
Why did you
bad
do that?
if they actually find sorrow.
Oh, are they?
You're less than a year old.
Yeah, I've never.
Every time
I've
you
never
hit me,
had a dream
child
like that.
abuse.
It's nice.
I know a good lawyer.
I hate you.
Anyway.
Do we have like paper and pen anywhere here?
None of you guys specified
Augustus
having
would
it.
probably.
Augustus
No, I
would.
mean,
Yeah,
like the
Augustus
cart.
would.
On the cart itself?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And Augustus has a giant scroll. I'll add that to my list.
So, we continue on.
Who wants to keep lookout?
I'll keep looking.
Okay.
Would you like assistance for advantage?
Yes.
Alright, make that perception.
17.
17. It's a beautiful day. You see the sun rays are starting to go through. It is starting to get a little bit more rocky. You do see that there's a small mountain in the middle of this area, or hills, that kind of roll throughout the center of this forest. You are starting to see the waterway is now creeping into the center of the forest a bit more, rather than just kind of being dividing it a little bit. It's now starting to go veer to the left a little bit, which is where you're kind of headed. You do see that there's this beautiful bridge made out of that same white wood that's just kind of covering over this waterway. You guys go over it, no issue. It's kind of peaceful, weirdly. And then you start
That's quite
seeing what looks like could have been a town at one point. A small mined town. You see small little houses, buildings that are just kind of run down. A lot of them made out of that same white wood material. And most of them just worn down rubble.
This must be the mining town.
Must be getting
Ghost
close.
town.
Couple more hours, we should get to the mine.
How long ago was this abandoned?
Before my time.
So probably not something of value here
Yeah,
left around.
most likely not. You're free to look, but I recommend just staying on the road.
I agree.
Well, I guess we're marching on, Kella. Okay, you guys continue on for a bit further. Alright. This is where we do a little pep talk. Sundered Mines are one of the more forgiving places that we'll be visiting.
Sounds good.
Just be prepared. There are things that look normal, look like they're just normal rocks. But it's not just normal rocks, it's a creature. So make sure you keep your eyes out, ears open, whatever other senses you might have, keep them aware.
Sniffer's always on.
Good. This guy can smell. We can see in the dark.
I'm glad you all took baths, by the way. Real helpful.
I don't think you guys can see in the dark, can you?
No.
No,
Alright.
we're different.
We
We're
can
not
s-
like
we-
other
we-
pictures.
We can see in the dark, and you see Ben. And I can too. Puts goggles on.
Ah.
Nice. How can you
He has
afford those?
goggles.
Those are a fortune.
I've done a lot of
So-
gifts for these people. This is the least they can do.
Can we burn torches in there?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that-
you can. You'll just be an eyesore.
Okay, so it's not
Looks
going to
at
draw
you.
to undue attention. Wait, she could just go in first and light up the cave. With her
Also, Augustus has light spells.
pinkness.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's gonna be a disco ball cave. There's so much sparkle. There's so much glitter and bejeweled things on me.
Mhm.
I would
Augustus is gonna make a light spell, and we're not gonna worry about having to see because I will just radiate the rest of his light.
Should be good.
You are very radiant.
That's one way to put it.
We must thank the pixies for their aid.
Alright. Try to
Yeah,
save
there.
and conserve.
Aid.
Try to save and conserve your power and your abilities. It's gonna be a long journey. In there, we can camp out as much as we'd like, but let's try not to. If we stay in one place too long, it attracts too much attention. Alright. Everybody ready? We're gonna hit the mines in just a little bit. We can take the carts and horses through
And, yeah, until the marsh.
into the marsh. Really, even through the marsh, we could take our horses, but there's other means of transportation there.
Frogs.
Tracked frogs.
turn them pink too. At least ask permission.
I can't turn people pink, Cal.
Okay.
The cart veers forward. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. As you are about to enter into the sunlit mines of Glithor,
So you're
we'll catch you all
Which is minus 2.
later. Hopefully this one renders properly, and we'll hopefully
Yes.
not lose this one recording. So, have a good day, guys.
You look pretty good on.
Bye.
Honestly, really great.